we've got a brand new update that dropped way sooner than I expected. I'll break that down quickly, chat about this unlimited 500 kg bomb thing going on, go over what the QA lead said about the Eruptor, the community manager confirmed a mistake was made, and there's a lot more I'll be covering. If this video helps you out at any point, tap the like and subscribe button and flip on notifications below if you haven't already. Alright Helldivers, we've got a fresh update that hit this morning, and all it did was fix an issue with the autocannon. I'm sure you all know the deal where you couldn't reload the darn thing. They've patched that up now. We kinda knew this was coming since the QA lead said they'd drop a hotfix ASAP, but I wasn't expecting it this fast. I figured we'd see something Tuesday with fixes for 2 weapons at once. Like in my video from 3 days ago, I talked about how the support team confirmed another patch is coming soon for the Eruptor. I thought they'd bundle the autocannon fix with that one, but nope, surprise hotfix instead. Now I'm guessing they'll still drop that Eruptor update on Tuesday, and it's gonna be wild to see what they do with it. They're supposed to fix a bug, but there's talks they might mess with the damage too. If you haven't caught my last video on that, check it out after this one. Basically, the QA lead said the Helldivers 2 balance team isn't thrilled with the Eruptor's damage right now, and it sounds like they're thinking about buffing it, or at least rolling it back to how it used to hit. So right after my video dropped yesterday, the QA lead had more to say about the Eruptor. JoJo posted that he chatted with the designer, and here's exactly what he wrote on the official Helldivers Discord. As for the Eruptor, we're looking into options. I've been talking with designers about it for a few hours. There's just lots to consider. Either way, we're not happy with how it stands. There's more proof here that they're thinking about changing the Eruptor again. Hopefully this will be the last time they adjust it, at least for a while. I like that they're listening to the community and having conversations behind the scenes. It shows that they're not happy with the changes either. To me, this is how a game studio should be, right? Have those conversations with your community, your player base and whatnot, and then conversate on how the team feels about those changes. If both sides, the community and the Helldivers team, don't like how things turned out, then you know your answer. And it looks like they've figured out what they want to do with it. So far, we could tell that they're going to release a patch soon to fix an issue with it, but they also might change the damage to how it used to be. I'm excited to see what the developers plan to do, and we'll see how things go from here, in a couple of days. On a related note, we have some breaking news. As I'm making this video, do you all recall this image here from 3 days ago, where the support team confirmed there's an update on the way for the Eruptor? Well, it's a mistake. I came across a post from Baskinator on Reddit where she stated that it was a mistake on the support team's end, and that the Eruptor is not bugged. Here's what she wrote just recently. She wrote, "Oh dear, this support agent made a mistake. This is not a bug, and the weapon is functioning as intended. I apologize and have already chased this issue in our support team." Sweet liberty, it was a mistake? That's odd, and I'm honestly not too sure what to say. Nonetheless, this right here is worth bringing up since I talked about the Eruptor receiving an update soon, but it might not happen after all. And I'd like to know what you all think. Anyways, there's a player that replied to Baskinator asking if the patch notes are incorrect. This player posted the notes and pointed out that this is the opposite of how it works currently. In response, Baskinator replied with, "From the team, the Eruptor was overperforming because of a glitch that caused its shrapnel to go in one direction, and now it has a shrapnel spread consistent with our original intention. The shrapnel can hit you, but mostly at close ranges, and it's an explosive weapon, so that is par from the course. Edited to add, we aren't super happy with its current performance, however, and we are looking into it." So maybe there's going to be an update, maybe not. I have no idea what's going on. They're looking into it, and it might receive another change. As of right now, the situation is quite confusing. I have a lot of faith for the Helldivers 2 team, the designers, developers, and everyone within the team, and I think they'll do right by changing the Eruptor in a positive direction. Lastly, from Baskinator, she talked about the bore over hide issue. Confirmed indeed there's a fix coming. She commented on this post where a player brought it up. She then pinned her comment and said, "Spoke with the team and this was actually a mistake, not a conscious choice. We're investigating how it happened and plan on fixing it. Thanks for all the great feedback in here either way though. There you go, so I wasn't wrong after all on my video yesterday. There's going to be a change for weapons such as the bore over height, and the eruptor will potentially see a fix too. Moving along, we have an interesting thing going on. For the time being, there's now unlimited uses for the 500 kg. For example, in my loadout, I have a 500 kg equip, and it also shows that there's a 500 kg at the top. Now let's dive onto a planet. You'll see that I'm going to send down one, and after it lands, you can tell on the left side it says unavailable, meaning I won't be able to send down another 500 kg. However, if you use another one, it'll then change from unavailable to available with a timer. You can then send down another one once the cooldown is done. Therefore, you have unlimited uses, and it's only temporary for right now, so enjoy it while it lasts. Shoutouts to Virog on the Glitch Unlimited Discord for pointing that out to me. Let's now talk about the Galactic War and Major Order. We've won Populi. The automatons had a strong grip on it, and they tried to send their entire fleet. They had sent both the Incineration Corps and the Jet Brigade to wipe out the Helldivers that had fought valiantly to stop them. Thankfully, the Democracy Space Station was quite a handy tool in our victory. The Eagle Storm popped up just in time, and that gave us enough wiggle room to fend off the bots and put an end to the automaton attack. We turned them into scrap metal, and Populi is once again safe from the threat. Now it appears that Malevolent Creek is safe for the time being, and we should be able to relax for a little bit. Now for the time being, what I recommend we do is attack the plants that have been taken over by the automatons, considering the DK rates have lowered quite a lot. We can easily claim some sectors. For instance, we can claim more back and take over Czar sector, then move on to Bekvim, which is in the Nano sector. There's only one planet there that's in control, and perhaps we could even head over to the Trigon sector and start pushing back the bots so that they cannot attempt to attack Malevolent Creek again. I think that's the best game plan for right now, is to try to claim as many sectors as we possibly can within the time frame. We only have 1 day left until this major order is done, and it looks like we've won so far. Also, there's a strategic update in the dispatch. This is what High Command had to say. The automaton Jet Brigade has been defeated and dismantled against the stalwart defense of the Helldivers. While the automatons have evidenced the concerning capability of refielding these forces, the actions of the Helldivers proved the continued supremacy of elite human warfighting over the enemy's artificial imitations. Well, what are your thoughts about the recent battle on Populi? Did you think we were going to win or lose? Let's chat about it. Continuing along, we talked about the good news. Now what we have next is some bad news. It seems like IVIS is doomed after all. I'm sure that's not a surprise considering we had sent a rocket near the Singularity to change the path from targeting Super-Earth. But we also know that doesn't mean the planets in its path are safe. Only Super-Earth is safe. With that said, we have a new dispatch that just updated, and here's what High Command wrote. The Meridian Singularity has come within critical range of IVIS. Finally, evacuation orders have been issued. The planet's destruction is imminent. Yeah, if you check out the Galactic War map, it's for sure doomed, and it's going to explode in 20 hours from now. We may have not saved IVIS, but hey, at least Super-Earth is safe, right? Right? I mean, that's what we know, yet I think the Illuminati are going to come up with something to set the path straight towards Super-Earth again. I don't believe it's completely safe until the Singularity is gone forever. So keep your helmet visors clean and keep an eye on the situation because you never know what the squids are planning next. The situation is far from over and the squid threat is still on the horizon. Last but not least, we have the top 3 comments. As always, if you would like to be featured on the video, all you have to do is comment below, and that's it. The first comment comes from Combat Wombat 2033. Your name sounds familiar. I think I've read your comment before, but you wrote, fighting the Jet Brigade and the Incineration Corps at the same time on a deadly planet has been the most fun I ever had in this game. Honestly, move over Malevolent. Populi deserves a cape. Yeah, absolutely. We need a cape for Populi. I think that would be amazing. I mean, it's one of the toughest battles we've had yet so far, considering a long time ago, Malevolent Creek was one of the toughest battles, but this one just, I mean, it outdid Malevolent Creek. The second top comment comes from, but first, he lit it on fire. Oh, I definitely remember your name. I definitely remember you. But you wrote, 726, Joel really wanted to topple Popalix. The fact that the Incineration Corps and the Jet Brigade are fighting side by side in the same missions alone is concerning. I expect this means that future Terminate Major Orders are going to have Predator and Gloomstrains fighting together sooner rather than later, and that's not even getting into potential Illuminate sub-factions. Yeah, you're not wrong at all. I mean, the situation is getting crazy. To see that we had to fight both of those sub-factions together was a tough battle, and I'm sure we're going to see more of that for other factions. You're not wrong at all. I definitely think you're right. Last but not least, we have TTRVG. You wrote, do you guys remember how gunships used to be? They were like rocket devastators, constantly spamming rocket barrages. Yes, without a doubt, I definitely know what you're talking about. It was annoying because you would get ragdolled 24/7, at least that's how it felt. And, you know, I didn't like it one bit. But to your point, I think it would be better if they were a bit more accurate in terms of like shooting you with their laser bullets or whatever. Laser bullets, you know what I mean. Or rockets, stuff like that, but not spamming. I think that would be annoying. But just to give it more accuracy would be cool. Those right there are the top 3 comments. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you to everyone who checked out the video from yesterday. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to everyone that's currently a member on the channel. If you haven't already, tap the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you would like to support the channel. I would appreciate it so much. And with that, see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.